Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Zen Lounge. In this video, I have a huge personal announcement to share with you guys today. I'm also going to be going into the FINRA approval of Solotex, talking about Sologenic and Coreum. So tomorrow, I have a huge career moment. If you guys aren't aware, I was invited to be a speaker at TEDx Cincinnati with some huge legends. I was with Brad Kimes, I was with Coach JV, I was with Johnny. This was an awesome talk, and it's going to be premiering tomorrow to a YouTube channel. It's going to be uploaded to the TEDx official YouTube channel. They have over 43 million subscribers. It's one of the largest, I think it's the largest educational platform on YouTube. Zen Lounge community, we are moving up in the world. I couldn't have been invited without all of you guys. So shout out to all you. Major moment for myself and the Zen Lounge community. So I'm super excited for you guys to watch. My topic is on the tokenization of communities, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Just a short 6 minute talk, and we go deep into it. If you guys haven't been aware, there's been a new Solotex website. You can see there's a banner. It said, Sologenic partner, Texture Capital, has been approved to trade U.S. equities with positions represented as stock tokens on the blockchain. That's what I was talking about in my talk with TEDx, basically saying there's this huge revolution going on with blockchain technology at the moment. Basically, RWAs, you're able to represent assets in the real world and represent them on the blockchain as tokens. The first iteration of this is going to be, assets in the future. It's going to go even beyond finance, tokenization of culture and community. But right now we're talking about Solotex. They had a new hire. We're going to go into this new hire. His name is Ashley Eversol. He's a legal advisor of Sologenic. He has a quote that he mentioned on October 15th. I'm going to talk about this quote. Then we're going to go into Ashley Eversol bio. Offering actual tokenized U.S. equities to the U.S. market has always been the holy grail. Solotex represents the leading edge of innovation within established regulatory architecture and will continue to innovate towards fully tokenized capital markets as regulations permit. I believe Trump was saying that the market structure bill is going to go into effect in 2025. They're saying the same thing for Solotex. But the holy grail, the way he said that, way back in the day, remember we used to say that XRP, Sologenic, Coreum, the Holy Trinity. And now Ashley Eversol comes out here and says the Holy Grail. So we're always ahead of the curve here. We were the first to call the coin the term Holy Trinity with these three assets. Anyways, Ashley Eversol, when you look into this guy's bio, you're like, holy smokes, man. Holy smokes. This guy is massive. And you could look back in his bio, right? First of all, it shows that for the past 4 months, he's been working on a stealth project. What is that stealth project? Is it connected to Sologenic Coreum? I believe so. But he has an huge experience. If you go far enough back, you could actually see that he was senior counsel for the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC. And he was working there from basically 2015 up until 2019. So we got someone in the inside working with Sologenic and Coreum. And yeah, part of it was, related to crypto, but he was deep in it. His resume is insanely huge. Um, but yeah, we could do a whole deep dive. He also worked as with Citibank. So he started his career with Citibank. Then he goes into the inside, works with the SEC, and now he's like doing all this other big shit. And now he's working with Sologenic. So Ashley Eversol is a huge player now on the Sologenic and Coreum team, former SEC. He's been with the Sologenic and Coreum team for a while now. He just announced. So remember all the jokes that we had about 170 on Solotex website? The first thing you see is 171, 170 basically. Thought that was pretty awesome. Yeah, Solotex is powered by Sologenic asset tokenization engine. Coreum is the infrastructure. It's all going to be used. Solo is going to be utility asset. Coreum is going to be utility asset, and it's all approved. The first to market in the USA. There's also a new article posted today. Solotex has a new post. There's a lot of gems in here, so we could go into it. So it's going to be a little boring part, but so Solotex is due to go live in the fourth quarter of this year and offer U.S. retail investors the ability to buy publicly listed U.S. equities with stablecoins. On October 15th, I missed this announcement for you guys. Sologenic, a blockchain-based asset tokenization firm, and Texture Capital, an SEC registered broker-dealer and FINRA member. How do you think they got that? They got someone inside not only the SEC with Ashley Eversol, Richard Johnson, the visionary behind Solotex, is on the FINRA board committee. And that's how I believe Solotex was first to get the inside scoop and be FINRA approved for stock tokens on the blockchain. So we got two players in the inside, and they have received regulatory approval to launch Solotex. The retail trading platform is due to go live in the fourth quarter of this year and will provide U.S. investors with direct regulated access to publicly listed U.S. equities, which they can buy with stablecoins, ensuring real-time availability of funds. So this is Richard Johnson. He is the chief executive of Texture Capital, told Marcus Media he believes we are one of the first two brokers that will be going live with stablecoin funding out of 4,000 out there. So there's thousands of brokers and only he believes two. So one or two that have the clearance. Man, these bottled Cokes are a game changer, man. I thought I would never drink Coke again until I started drinking these glass bottled Cokes. Super fire. Johnson said Texas Capital's vision is to ultimately have fully on-chain capital markets, but this needs fundamental market structure reform. I just told you, Trump has, said that they're going to pass that market structure bill. But anyways, therefore, he believes Solotex is the first step in this journey as a firm waits to see how equity tokens can be used in decentralized finance protocols in a regulatory compliant way. He says we've got all the pipes built. We've got the user base built. Who is the user base? Me, you watching this video, everybody staking Coreum to the Zen Lounge. We're the users. That gives them an advantage. But then we'll be ready to add on new features. I'm gonna play a video real quick from Mike before I continue reading that article to keep things fun. So Mike was just in London at a conference. You guys got to hear this clip.
Coreum is going to be the chain, I think, that most companies are tokenizing on. And I believe Sologenic will, being a chain agnostic platform with XRPL, Coreum, Sologenic is going to be in a really good position to have Coreum in our back pocket to be able to utilize smart token technology, the programmability, and sort of that institutional facing relationships that we're building. Coreum is going to be
Coreum, the layer one technology, Sologenic, the asset tokenization platform that's chain agnostic, working together like Goku and Vegeta going Super Saiyan. What is it? Gogeta. So everyone wonders how they're going to work together. Well, yeah, Sologenic's asset tokenization engine, Coreum's a layer one technology that offers the smart tokens for Sologenic's asset tokenization. Um, yeah, these are real stocks. Each stock token corresponds with 1-to-1 with the share of the underlying stock held in custody of the clearing broker, ensuring that investors receive full shareholder rights, including dividends and voting. That's unique to Solotex. A lot of the offshore synthetic or derivative products are currently you see out there, like on Solana and stuff. They're not real like this. Like you don't get dividends and voting rights. It's not the real thing. Here's Ashley Eversol again. Here's a picture of him. He's talking about the Holy Grail. This is what Ondo. So I told you guys the other day. So after Solotex announced this, right? And they announced their approval. Ondo sent a message basically saying lack of transparency, and they were crying to the SEC that they didn't have all the information they needed. This is the part of the section where Ondo was freaking out because they were like shocked to see that Solotex had that relationship with the DTCC while they were in the dark. So they sent a letter complaining, saying that basically certain platforms have an unfair advantage. Why do you think this platform has an unfair advantage? Because they got people in the inside. They got Ashley Eversol from the SEC, Johnson from the FINRA. So Johnson added the stock remains in custody with the DTCC as an execution in the traditional markets with traditional brokers. So this isn't like a wrapper. It's not a derivative product. So this is the real deal. The DTCC is involved, and this is what basically, if you go back, let me pause this real quick. I couldn't find the post, but I remember for sure. Basically, Bob Ross says that a lot of competitors were like scared or intimidated or basically nervous about what Sologenic and Coreum are doing. And you could see Ondo sending a letter to the SEC, definitely seeming worried that they're in the dark about some critical information to catch up to Solotex. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna put this in the description below so you guys can read through this yourself. But he does say he thinks our partnership with Texture Capital will grow, and we are targeting other classes beyond stocks. So the first asset class they're going after is stocks, but they're looking to go beyond stocks. Um, Solotex is aiming to partner with other crypto exchanges who also want to offer tokenized assets to their user base. So basically, they have a plug and play for other crypto exchanges that want to connect to Solotex. I think that's going to be huge. Here's what I really want to show you guys. An interesting comment from Richard Johnson. As Richard Johnson says, because NASDAQ's trying to get involved. If you've been researching Sologenic, a lot of us had the sneaky suspicion that NASDAQ would eventually be a partner. That's kind of wild speculation. But this led me thinking, because Johnson described NASDAQ's proposal as a great step forward, which would not have been possible just a year ago. And he goes, people like NASDAQ are going to need forward-thinking broker-dealers like Texture Capital, he says, like us, who can adopt the technology in order to bring it to market, he added. So NASDAQ are like basically counting on brokers like Richard Johnson. Remember, there's only one or two. So he specifically name drops NASDAQ, Richard Johnson, founder of Solotex. So I'll put this article in the description below. There's a lot of good information. I'm not going to bore you guys by reading through the whole thing, but super bullish. And what? It's end of October, right? So the wait is almost done. We've been waiting years for Sologenic to start tokenizing, and now we have the finish line in sight. They're saying by the end of the year, couple days is going to be November. And then it's going to be basically 2 months at the latest that we have to wait to get this thing going. So what else do I have to talk to you guys about today? Tomorrow we're going to be making a huge announcement as well. Cozy Space, shout out to all the Cozy community at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be hosting the cruise control team to discuss the new roadmap for cruise control and future plans for Cozy on Coreum. There's a lot cooking up. L1 said we will expand on our current roadmap and share the objectives for for this end of the year. So we're going to learn about the end of year objectives for cruise control. They have a prediction market coming, art marketplace coming, V2 launching within the next 2 months. They have lending and borrowing coming in Q4. So lending and borrowing with your favorite assets on cruise control. They have an Oracle coming, and we have a tokenization engine coming, all on cruise control. So make sure you guys, follow Cozy on Twitter account and be ready for 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. We're going to be doing a live space asking questions to the cruise control team. Remember, by trading on cruise control, you qualify for an airdrop for CC tokens. That airdrop's going to be massive. You do not want to not be a part of that airdrop. Also, if you're holding your Cozy tokens, remember you could go over to the Discord channel, get verified, and you could basically join the Cozy community. And there's a lot of alpha, a lot of news, and we've been playing poker every single night. NFT Evolution's created a poker platform on Coreum where you could basically use Coreum to play poker. And in the Cozy community, we've been playing poker every single night. We've been having a lot of fun. So make sure to join. And yeah, guys, so there's a lot cooking up. We'll be making a lot more videos. So we have a bullish talk tomorrow with Cruise Control. We're going to learn all about the future plans for Cozy. Tomorrow, what is Cozy? Cozy is the largest tokenized culture community on Coreum. It's a movement. And you guys might not even know what a tokenized community is right now. That's okay. Watch my TED Talk that's premiering tomorrow, and you'll learn more about what a tokenized community is. It's going to be a huge trend tokenization is going to go beyond finance, and it's going to change the way that we use the internet, to change the way that we belong in communities, change the way that we uh, build communities. So tokenization of community is the next thing that goes beyond finance. And you're going to learn about it in my TED Talk that gets released tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I haven't been making that many videos, so hopefully I'm not too rusty. Hopefully I still got the flow. But there's a lot of information to talk about. Ashley Eversol, he's got that stealth project. We're going to be going live with Solotex by the end of this year. And when that market structure bill goes live, the Clarity Act goes live, it's going to be really interesting to see what this project does once all they're like it's like a chained beast, right? Like this beast has been in this cage and it's chained down. It can't do anything because there's not the regulation that it needs to be able to do what it needs to do. And within the next few months, all those chains are going to be cut off. They're going to be ripped off. And the beast, the Hulk, let's call him the Hulk right now. The Hulk, the Green Hulk, is finally going to be able to just be unchained and be able to do what it's been destined to do. And we got front row seats to the show, baby. We're going to be watching the show. We're going to see what the beast does. See you guys next video. If you're holding Cozy, make sure to join the Cozy community. Make sure to trade on cruise control so you get the airdrop. And I'll see you guys next video.